Hi, this is Pramod from Forbidden and there's a video on Bootstrap slider. The slider that you see is what we're going to learn to code, and in particular I have three images in the slider, and the images are saved in the location called images folder, and I have image 1, 2 and 3. Now the slider will be code in the HTML file that you have here. So starting off, we will need the link for Bootstrap and the script for jQuery and another script for Bootstrap. So let's start off with the code, that is with a div and an ID my slider, and a class as carousel, slide, and we'll provide the attribute as data ride, which will be equal to carousel. And now we shall close this div, and moving further, all the elements in the slider will be given within this div. First off, we'll have the unordered list mentioned, and close this, and inside the unordered list we'll mention the class carousel hyphen indicators, and once after this is mentioned, we'll create the list, and within the list we'll have attribute data target as the ID mentioned in the div my slider, and after which we'll have another attribute as data slide to as 0, and we'll mention a class here as active. Now we'll have this copy pasted thrice, and we will rename this to 1 and this one to 2, and we'll have this class active removed from the other two lists. And now the class active will keep this list active when the page is loaded. So once this is done, we'll create a div with the class as carousel hyphen inner, and close it, and we'll create another div with the class item and a second class active. Close it first, and we'll create the image tag with the source. So my images is saved, the images are saved here, so copy the image here, image 1, and we'll have the width as 100%. And now we'll have this copied, change the names for this and this, remove the active for the other two divs, as you don't want this to be active while the page is loaded. We'll have only the first image shown in the page. And now we'll go ahead and create the option to slide the image towards the right or towards the left. before which we will provide the format of the image, that is .jpg, and now for the option to slide the image towards the right and towards the left, we will have it coded right here. And we'll open the a tag with the class carousel and hyphen control, and with second class left. Now create a href with the id my slider and data slide will be prev as previous. Now we'll create a span with the class glyph icon and glyph icon again hyphen chevron hyphen right, I'm sorry, left. Now we'll have this span created and closes the a tag, and now we will create another a tag for the right arrow, cross left and control right, href div id and data slide will be next, and span class as glyph icon right, close the span, close the a tag as well. And now we'll go and save this and see if it works in the browser, and yes, it does, and you could see the slider. If you like the video, click on the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel.